Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our Rainbow Six Siege video. So what we're going to be taking a look at today is tips and tricks slash hiding spots on the map border. Well, let's get right into it. So we're going to take a look at some hiding spots. Now you guys may remember some of these, but the first one is going to be in the server room. You're going to take your shield and you're going to place it right here in the middle. Something like that. And then you're going to hop up on here. You're going to try and run across and then vault onto this. Now this is a nice little spot because you can watch the door, that door, and you can kind of just sit up here like this. Now it's really cool because it's dark too, so it's going to be harder to see you, and obviously you're up pretty high, so this is a nice little spot. Moving on to another spot in the server room, if you come over here and you place your shield right over here somewhere, hopefully right there, come on, right here, you should be able to hop up on this and then run across to here, turn around, and then run and vault up onto this. Now you can just break this hatch and fall onto here, but then you have a big hole you have to watch up here too. And this way you can just sit up here and you can kind of watch that door a little bit, and you can just be sneaky and sit up here in the darkness. Once again, this is a really nice spot because of how high you are and that it's dark up here. So I'd recommend trying this spot out if you do have to defend this room. And it's also nice because if you get fused, unless it's from that hatch, usually you're going to be okay. It may break your shield, so you might not be able to get back up, but at least you're already up here and you're pretty much safe. Now this next spot isn't really one you need a shield for. This is just something you can do if you want a little spot that's a little bit above the ground. You're just going to come like what I'm doing, and then you're going to try and run up over here. And you can kind of just sit up here. Now this one isn't dark at all because you do have this light right here. So unfortunately this spot isn't as good, but you can still sit up pretty high and just kind of watch this surrounding little room. And this is the only part you can get up on this other half of the room other than being over there. Now if you're looking for some real hiding spots around this map, there are a lot of them. Now if you guys have seen these desks around, there's at least probably 15 of them. There's almost one in every room. There's one right here. There's one right there. There's going to be probably one in this room somewhere. No, we don't mean to do that. Yeah, so there's one right there. They're pretty much everywhere. If you guys just blow up the chair that's underneath them, you can hide in there. Now, like all the other desks, though, your elbow or your foot might stick out a little bit, so just be careful when doing that. But there are a lot of them around the map. They're pretty much everywhere. So there's another one. I'm sure there's one in here. Yep, there's one right there. There's another one, or there's two of them over here. So they're all over the place, and you guys can go ahead and just hide under them if you're playing like hide and seek or something like that. It's a really cool little spot to just kind of sit in and hide. Another spot, moving on to this little room over here, the ventilation room, I believe. If you place your shield right about here, like so, you should be able to hop up on top of it and come over into these pipes, and you should be able to just sit here like this. This is a nice little spot because I find if you're defending this room, a lot of people tend to run through this doorway or this window and try and come through this wall. So it's really nice to sit in this little spot and you can just kind of watch it. It also is dark too, so that helps you out. By the way of it, there isn't much you can do on the top floor except this little room. We'll come back to that in a second though. So as you guys can see, this room, if you've ever played this, there is a hole in the ceiling. Many of you guys did not know about this, but you can actually shoot down into this room, so that's a really nice cool little thing to try out. But some of you guys may not have known that. Let's first, for example, I'll show you guys how you can do this. So with playing alone, the most you can do is place your shield right here. But playing with other people, you can place it right there, and you'll understand what I'm talking about in a second. So if you come over here, many of you guys know about this, how you come up here on this computer, you just vault on top of it, and you just come to the corner here, and you vault on top of these two. Well, if you come up here, you can actually look out that window, and you can peek on that doorway over there. Now you're going to want to shoot this out probably, but you can watch that whole room without having to be in the room. So it's really nice because I find that that room gets rushed quite a bit because you do have a lot of open areas. You've got this whole area, this area, you got the roof, the window, the other door. So you're going to want to be careful with that. But what you can do is you can place a shield here and over there if you have a friend, or you can just move it. I guess you could try that, but if you land on the shield, you should be able to get up on these two. You might have to shoot the boxes. Let's try and move our shield once. Maybe right here would be better because you want it kind of near the corner. We placed it a little bit too close, so you're just going to do the same thing, and then you can sit over there too. So that's really cool because you can just move around this entire room basically. There we got the vault sign, but we missed it. Okay, so as you guys can see right here, we have the vault. So you can vault, and then you can come up here, over here, and you can do this too if you place another shield right here and move over to those two. So you can move pretty much around this entire room It's kind of cool like that because you can just go wherever you want. But that's about it for the hiding spots. I'm going to show you guys one little quick tip and trick that you guys can try, and many of you guys probably didn't know actually. I didn't even know this until I just tested it out like 15 minutes ago, but this is really cool. So if you guys look at this tile on top, you would think you wouldn't be able to shoot through it, but you can, and it actually does break. Now if I had Buck's shotgun, this would be much easier, but like if you're defending, if you're attacking one of those rooms, you can actually shoot through this floor, this tile floor. Now that's kind of weird because I would have never assumed that. I didn't even know that. And I knew you could shoot through this wood, but you didn't expect it to be the tile. You can shoot through this tile, and like you can shoot through this tile and this wood, and it's kind of misleading because they have wood here. I'm not sure why they have wood and then tile, but it makes it seem like you'd only be able to shoot through this wood, but nope, you can actually shoot through this tile too. So I'd recommend trying that out. A lot of people never shoot from the ceiling. I'm sure you can also place a breach charge on this tile. So I'd recommend trying that out. I'm sure you can get some sneaky kills like that. I believe we are above the server room right now. Or we're actually pretty close to it somewhere. Yeah, I believe this is the server room. Something. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to try out this ceiling thing. I'm sure you guys can get some cool kills with it. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like. If you guys noticed, I probably haven't been uploading that much. I've just been kind of on a little YouTube vacation, I guess. I just haven't felt like uploading anything really. And it's just kind of getting near the end of the school year, but once summer does come, I'm going to start uploading more again. I might start uploading more again in May. Who knows? It's just whatever I'm feeling, but I hope you guys are okay with that. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.